Welcome to the Diva T-Town. Welcome to the Diva T-Town, where bold, confident women embrace life unapologetically. From love and sex to wellness and reinvention, we keep it raw, real, and powerful. No filters, no limits. Just fearless conversations to help you thrive. Let's dive in with Diva Mia and Diva Cat.
This is Diva Mia. I just wanted to go over today about taking your power back. Sometimes when we go through a divorce or we're in a long relationship for a while or we're married to the same person for a while, we tend to lose ourselves. If you've ever gone through a breakup, lost a spouse, you understand what I'm talking about. It's the feeling of emptiness. It's the feeling that you don't know who you are anymore. It's as if you've given someone else so much of yourself and sacrificed and let your boundaries down and gave that you don't know who you are and you don't recognize yourself. Who am I now is the question you may be asking yourself. What have I done? And first, I want to tell you something. You're not the first one. You've survived every single day of your worst days. And so if you're breaking up with someone or you're just coming to the realization, I don't know what I'm doing, you're still here. You got this. You can do this. Don't forget that. So let's talk about what happens and why this happens. I think we as women in a relationship, especially a long one, if you were in one when you got a divorce or you're coming to the realization that something's going on, you naturally merge lives with the other person. You start to share dreams, routines, friends even. And part of that is merging your identity with them. It's part of who you are. Over the years, your sense of self can be tied directly to the other person. And it's the role you play in that relationship that if that relationship ends, you feel lost. It's not a weakness. Human beings, a lot of times we feel like when we lose part of ourselves, it's a weakness, but that part was part with them. But here's the truth. You're not someone's partner only. You're not someone's mother only. You're not someone's friends only. You are you. And the person that's vibrant, that's beautiful, that's powerful, still exists. She may be buried. She may be buried under years of giving to others and sacrificing her health, sacrificing her mental health, her physical health, her sexual health, everything. But she's still in there. And she's waiting for you to call her back. And she may have evolved. You may not recognize her because it's a different person now. You got to reclaim your power. You got to start with a decision, not a feeling. So if you can start to reclaim your power, it's a decision. It's not a burst of motivation. You've got to do it on a daily basis, and it's got to be a conscious choice. It takes a lot of discipline to get yourself back. It's going to take daily work. You've got to decide that you're going to take your life back and that you're worthy of taking your life back. You've got to realize that you are enough. And you're going to have insecurities throughout the whole process. You're going to think to yourself, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Maybe I could go back to them, or maybe I should go a different route. But go with your gut. I think a lot of times we as women don't go with our guts enough. Even if you don't believe it fully yet, speak it out loud to yourself. Do some mirror work. Tell yourself in the mirror, you've got this. You can handle this. You are in control. Your mind believes whatever you tell it on a regular basis, so just repeat it. Every morning, look in the mirror and say, I am strong. I am whole. I am becoming the best version of myself. I am tough. I am fearless. I can do anything I put my mind to. All of those things will help you grow. But you got to reconnect with yourself. You really do. So spend time alone. Don't rush back in if you're breaking up with someone. Don't rely on the other person to give you validation. Spend time alone without distractions. You can journal. I love journaling. I know you guys know that. Ask yourself, what do I really, truly love? What excites me? Figure that out. Write it down. And every time you've always wanted to do something, go do some of that stuff. You may not have made time for it in the past, but now is the time. Life is so short. So rebuild your routines around stuff that makes you happy. Rebuild your routines about self-affirmations, about journaling, about taking walks, working out, meditation, reading. Get your physical health back because your physical health is tied to your mental health. So get your physical health exactly where you want it. You do this through routines. That's how you create discipline. It's just consistent every day, taking that one step, every day, consistently doing something to make yourself better. But you got to push. You got to push it hard. Routines create stability, and it gives you a sense of peace in your mind and a sense of safety. And that's what you need when you're rebuilding your life. Don't forget to prioritize your health as a number one priority, because a lot of times when we sacrifice ourselves for others, our health is the first thing we sacrifice. Your physical strength will help. It's going to help fuel any mental strength you have. I can't say enough that you need to lift weights. As we get older, weightlifting is so very important to your mental health. You've got to exercise. You've got to eat food that's good for you. You've got to help nourish your body. You may need to rebuild your gut biome. Maybe make some yogurt for yourself. Whenever you're tired, take a rest. I, for one, love taking a nap here and there. If I'm exhausted during the day, I will definitely take a nap. So don't forget to take care of yourself. When you feel strong physically, you're naturally going to feel more capable in every area of your life. So don't forget to make sure you take care of your physical health. And then rediscover your passions and hobbies. Everybody's got something that they love to do. I mean, a lot of people have been taking up pickleball lately. A lot of people have been taking up weightlifting or hiking or dancing. Whatever it is that makes you happy, go do that. That's going to help reinforce your mindset. That's going to help you figure out more passions that you love. Take a class, go travel, paint something. I mean, they have paint classes all over the place now. I like taking dance classes as well, dance classes or even karate. You could even volunteer. So a lot of times people after a divorce will find that they've thrown themselves into things like volunteering, helping out men's groups or women's groups, having people show up. Might have a book club. All of these things are great. The one caveat I'm going to say is don't overdo it, because a lot of times we will overextend, and that overextension is also a way to self-sacrifice ourselves and to overserve other people. So realize that. People think they're filling their cup up by doing other things, but at the same time, they're exhausting themselves by serving other people. It's no different than you were in marriage. So doing something new reignites your confidence, but at the same time, limit how much new you're doing for everyone else. You've got to take care of you first. Help you see yourself outside the identity that you had in that relationship. You don't have to do everything, but you do need to start taking care of yourself. Set boundaries with other people. When other people want you to do volunteer work or do this, and this, other people will take your time just like your partner did. If you're volunteering too much, you're going to find that other people are stealing your joy just like your partner did. So protect your energy. Protect your boundaries. Learn to say no without any guilt. No is part of learning who you are as well. Boundaries remind you and other people that you have to respect yourself and that other people have to respect you. So boundaries are a good thing. Surround yourself with smart, empowered people that also have similar mindsets. I recently had an interview with a person who said that one of the big things that she does is she finds like-minded people and she surrounds herself with them, and those like-minded people help her grow. So whatever area, if you want to go to the gym, find out people that like to work out. If you want to play pickleball, meet other pickleball players. But those are the things that we do. Be with those who lift you up, not those that drain you. You got to realize some people will drain the life out of you. And then limit the time with people who keep you stuck in the past. If you are only hanging out with people from your past that constantly are negative or trying to have you relive your marriage or your divorce or your past boyfriend, maybe it's time to cut ties with them. And if they were friends from the last marriage and they're always telling you about how somebody's doing so great, why aren't you? That's not a good friend. You may have to cut ties with friends. You may have to cut ties with certain people in your family for a while, because now's the time to build you up. Now's the time to fill your cup. Whenever you go out alone, that's actually healing as well. I know a lot of people like to do self-trips. Some people take a friend. Sometimes you just go on your own. So just make sure every time you do something by yourself, you celebrate it. When you finish a workout, celebrate that. Now, don't go for ice cream, but celebrate the win. It's a win. If you haven't worked out for years and you've now got a routine where every day you go to the gym for at least an hour, good on you. That's a win. But take care of you first, okay? Sign up for something new. You can celebrate it. Sign up to do something you love. Celebrate it. But wins will build momentum. They will give you self-confidence. For anything you're insecure about, all those wins will help you feel better about yourself. Some of the steps that you can use when you're trying to rebuild your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-identity is to create some affirmations. I'm big on affirmations. Write down these affirmations. I think you should have anywhere from 3 to 6 affirmations. You should say them every single day. Consistency matters. Don't just say an affirmation once and expect it to change your world. And then if you can, say it in the mirror 3 times a day. Maybe have it in your bathroom. Maybe have it posted on your mirror. Maybe not. Maybe have it in your pocket so you can take it with you. If you could say it 9 or 10 or 12 times a day, great. minimum 3 to 6 times. And they have to be truths and believable for you. For instance, I am beautiful. I'm loved. I am worthy. I'm smart. I'm successful. I'm powerful. All those things are I ams. It's not I will be. Those affirmations speak truth. Those affirmations will tell you how you're going to move throughout life. Get some great affirmations. Write them down, say them multiple times a day. And then dress for confidence. I am so tired of seeing people after a breakup or a divorce. And I was there, so I'm not judgy, but I will say that if you walk around in sweatpants all day long and a t-shirt, you're not dressing for success. You're not dressing for confidence. You're wearing clothes that make you feel your mood. So try to dress up even if you don't feel like it yet. Wear clothes that make you feel powerful. I honestly always dress at least business casual. I don't wear sweatpants out of the house. So if you're going to leave the house, business casual all the time. And then try to challenge any negative self-talk you have. I can't tell you how many times I hear somebody say, well, at our age, you can't do that. Or I'm not that smart, or I'm not that successful, or whatever it is. That's negative self-talk. All those words have power over you. Replace this with I am amazing and I'm learning every single day, or I will learn this, or I know this. Don't say negative things to yourself. It's so destructive. All those words have vibration, and that feeling and emotion when you get it stuck in your side of yourself, it's going to impact you. We have enough negative thoughts as it is. Let's try to, anything we say about ourselves should always be positive. And then help others through acts of kindness. You don't have to go out and volunteer for all kinds of charity organizations, but hold the door open for the person that's in a wheelchair. If somebody needs help, help them out. You can do small acts of kindness that's really going to boost your self-worth. I know some people feel so low that after a divorce or a breakup that they go and they throw themselves so much into helping other people. They think it's going to build their self-worth, but it actually is destructive because they run out of time to do anything but that. So remind yourself you have value, even if you're not serving on a mass scale, at least serve on a little scale. And then track your progress. I think keeping a journal and saying, hey, today I did this for myself, today I did that for myself, and just write those wins down and then make a smiley face. And if you had a day where you stayed in bed all day because you were exhausted, that's good for you too. Every once in a while, you may need that. So write down all the things that you've done. Track your progress so you can look back and say, you know what? 6 months ago, I wasn't even able to get out of bed for more than a day, a week. Now I'm out of bed and I might crash for a nap and that's it. And I didn't work out at all 6 months ago. Now I'm working out 2 hours a day. All those things are huge progress, and you can track and see how you've gone. That's the purpose of a journal, to see how you evolved, to see how amazing your life is now. And I want you to remember this. You are not broken. You are a very successful person because you have managed so far in your life. You've shown up, you're still here, and you can do so much more. In fact, in our 40s, 50s, and 60s, this is when we should be thriving. This is when we should be growing into new things. This is the beginning. It's not the end. Every storm that you've weathered up until now, it's made you better. It's made you wiser. I like to tell people I'm not getting older. I'm just getting wiser and better looking. And honestly, I feel that. And every ending is a beginning. And if someone can't see my true worth because my soul is the best looking part of me, then that's on them. You work on you, and what other people see is on them. But take your power back, not just to prove it to someone else or to the world, but to prove it to yourself. Remind yourself that you are a powerful woman, that you've always been powerful, that you've always been smart, you've always been sexy, you've always been beautiful. No one had the right to take that power from you, and you shouldn't have allowed them to. So take it back, own who you are, you're strong, you're whole, you're now complete. And sometimes letting people go allows you to see where the hole is in you, so you can fill that part back up and become complete on your own. I hope you're ready to live full, boldly, and unapologetically, like we say in the Diva Details, because you've survived 100% of your worst days, and the best days are yet to come. You've got this. If you ever need, don't hesitate to reach out, okay? I hope that this helped somebody out there. I hope that you will find your purpose. I hope that you will take your power back, and that's all I've got to say for today. This is Diva Mia, signing off. Have an absolute wonderful day. Take care.
Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment. We'd love hearing from you. Visit thedivadetails.com to connect. See you next week for more.
Diva Details podcast and website are intended solely for informational and entertainment purposes. The content provided does not constitute professional, medical, financial, or legal advice. We are not licensed medical practitioners, financial advisors, or legal professionals. Always consult with a qualified healthcare provider for medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Any financial topics discussed are based on personal opinions and experience and should not be considered professional advice. The content provided does not constitute legal advice. The Diva Details and its affiliate contributors and guests are not liable for any losses or damages arising from the use of our content. The opinions expressed in the podcast are solely those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views of any affiliated organization, sponsors, or partner. All facts discussed in the podcast are researched and accurate to the best of our knowledge at the time of recording. Information may change over time. No guarantees are made regarding the accuracy, completeness, or reliability of any statements or opinions presented. It is the responsibility of the listener to verify any and all facts that may influence their decision. This podcast is for information and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered professional advice.